Welcome to Too Long Didn't Watch. I'm Germaine from 987, here to sum up your shows. Now before we get to it, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel. All that really helps us. And without further ado, let's roll! Naam starts off in Season 1 as a musical drama series about the band One Music making a name for themselves in the industry. The road to success has been tough. They have faced multiple threats, namely Arjun, a vengeful music producer, and Shiva, a man out for revenge against the band for forsaking his dying daughter's wishes. Season 2 builds on the drama by adding more action, so one can expect murder and vigilante crime fighting amidst musical numbers. Season 2 starts about a year after Season 1. The band One Music is still successful despite going on a hiatus. The band, consisting of Aryan, Harshini, Bala and Dilip, meet up for a morning meeting to discuss a pitch, to which Malini is uncharacteristically late.
Nagamalini.
They then found out that Malini was murdered, with the killer still on the loose. At the same time, Shiva, Season 1's antagonist, had escaped police custody, and they suspect him to be behind the murder. Word of the news forces Shiva to seek refuge on the uncharted island of Rudiranda, which he later discovers is a place ruled by a tyrant named Rana, running illegal activities such as drugs and prostitution. Bala receives a distress call in the midst of the investigation from his ex-lover, Mala. She had disappeared for ages, but apparently was trapped on Rudiranda as a victim of said crimes. The dust never settles for our band members as another unknown masked gang attempts an assault on Aryan, whom he manages to defeat. Shiva only then realizes the island's regulations are not quite what he signed up for, but he concurs in confidence that he would be able to escape when he decides to. In his house, he finds a girl, Ashaki, who is hiding from the tyrant. She begs for Shiva's mercy to help her, and Shiva empathizes. Bala and Dilip find out about the dangers of the island, but still decide to go to the island to save his lover. Meanwhile, Aryan, unhappy with how slow police investigations are being carried out, takes matters into his own hands to investigate his attackers, which leads him back to a familiar name, Arjun, the evil producer who tried to sabotage their careers in Season 1. Bala and Dilip arrive on the island, pretending to be clients looking for girls. While picking their lady for the night, Mala is also presented and is reunited with Bala. Bala devises a plan to leave the island with Mala by buying her. But his intentions were long known by the tyrant Rana, so he locks them up and tortures them. At this moment, an important investor has arrived on the island and is looking for the runaway girl, Ashagi. An island-wide search is initiated. Shiva tries his best to hinder their efforts because, as it turns out, Ashagi reminds him of his late daughter. Back in Singapore, Aryan is tracking down Arjun and gets himself abducted. While searching for Shiva, the police learn of the lawless island and they plan an assault. Meanwhile, also finally setting up an operation to find Arjun. Aryan finally meets Arjun face to face and reveals him to be the reason behind the murders, motivated by revenge on One Music having destroyed his life and reputation. To make matters worse, Arjun has another member hostage, Harshini. Aryan battles Arjun and his goons come out victorious once again, and before Arjun strikes Harshini on his last breath, the police arrive and shoot him. Aryan was taken in by the police for his violent behaviors during his vigilante efforts on investigating Arjun. Back on the island, the police raid continues as Shiva too takes advantage of the chaos to overthrow the tyrants and means to shut down this devilish island. Meanwhile, Bala and Dilip successfully rescue the enslaved, including Mala. Shiva defeats the tyrant in the name of revenge for all those that he's tortured. Through his act, Shiva feels atonement for his past and passes on as well. The police raid is a success, and the island is shut down. Ashagi is reunited with her real dad, but feels the loss of another father figure she found on the island in Shiva. Bala lives happily with his true love. Aryan and Harshini's on-off relationship since season 1 finally gets some closure. And for the final cherry on top, Shiva appears in spirit and apologizes for the crimes to its victims. And now you've TLDW'd Naam Season 2. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for your next favorite show.